Hey guys, how are you? I wanted to do a live reading, so when you get into the chat, hit that like button. All right, I'm gonna wait a minute and let's see what. Okay, that's better. It was like grainy. What the heck? I'm trying different. I don't want a filter. I just don't want it. There we go. That's better. Oh yeah. Hi Anna. All right, we're gonna start a live right now. We have Anna in the house. Awesome. Okay, so how these lives work, I've been checking out YouTube. When you see the live and then when it goes, like when you replay it, because I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet, your comments won't like show on the replay, but it's not because I deleted it. It's just the way YouTube works. So that's that. But feel free to ask a question. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do this live. We're going to call it Subscriber Saturday. Today's Saturday. So if you want to hey Anna, if you want to ask a question, feel free. Did you have a good birthday? I hope you did. All right, let's see what we got going on. All right, let's see what we have for right now. What do we have going on for the collective coming in? Show me, Spirit. Temperance. So you might have Sagittarius in your energy. In your chart, you don't have to, but I said in your energy. So maybe you do have a Sagittarius in your energy, but if not, that's the energy that's coming in for you. A Sagittarius or tempering. Okay, there might be a Sagittarius that is deceptive or sneaky. A Tower moment. It also might have been somebody that was financially abusive, guys, or that makes a lot of money, but the person isn't good. You've rejected this person. They don't have to be Sagittarius. I'm just saying. But another, you rejected an offer. Some of you guys rejected some kind of offer because, good, I'm glad you had a great birthday. Yes, Anna. Some of you rejected some offer because it wasn't. So the mushroom, I've been doing a lot. I've been working with trying to learn more about mushrooms, like edible mushrooms and, all different types. So there's a mushroom deck that I got when I made a wrong turn the other day, last week. So crazy, guys. I made a wrong turn and I ended up taking a wrong turn to a psychic fair in my town where I got this deck and that goddess deck that I used from another psychic who, oh my God, it was just perfect timing. It was a small psychic fair. It was beautiful. Anywho, this was the deck that called out to me. But as I'm learning more about the mushrooms, it brings in a deeper look with the tarot as well. So white basket fungus is the name of the mushroom, but what it's showing me is something that somebody rejected you, guys, at some point. Now, this could be in business, finance, career. It could be love. It could be family. It could be friends, right? But there was someone that wasn't seeing you for who you were. And so they rejected you only to find out it's like you were everything. And in this case, it's like the white basket fungus. So it's like somebody maybe tried to portray you as being poison, but really you were the antidote the whole time. It's like that. It's also saying that you've rejected something because you had to protect yourself. There's something to do with, I'm getting an emphasis on like night bugs, light bugs, something like that. Like, were those bugs that light up at night? Light bugs? I forget what they're called. But dragonflies too. There's something like that. Violets as well. Okay. And now the other way that I can read this, or that's coming to me, the other message is you have tempered yourself, your spirit, right? So that you could move through something very stealthily, right? Because you were moving through sneakiness of some way. Now, they're showing me that it's like it could be always, because I'm talking to a lot of you, or I'm picking up a lot of energy. So it's like moving through strategically and stealthily. Um, they're making me feel um, like an angel that's like in a world of devils or something. And it's like you have to coexist, but you used to be taken down from something like that. Now you know your own power. And so you've tempered yourself enough so that you can like strategically move through these, right? Because an angel can live amongst demons, because if the angel is more powerful, the demons can't. It's like you've come into your own power and you've realized how powerful you actually are. So you see through people, and it's like nobody can really touch you because of what you know. And this is in business too. I'm getting a strong emphasis on that. It's in all ways, but they're like, I don't say things for no reason. I just don't always know why I'm saying it, right? Um, there was some sort of like tower moment, and something that was built on a faulty foundation, right? But there's also some sort of moment. They're showing you like a lightning moment that came, like your crown chakra opened up, you got a bunch of downloads or something. You're finding a new way to make money, and you're realizing you don't want to be around certain people like of a certain stature because they're fake. It's something like that. Like there's a lot of energy that I'm picking up on. So I don't know who I'm talking to, but if this resonates in any way, please let me know. And if it doesn't resonate, um, let me know, right? Because it's just, there's a lot, like I'm feeling like not scattered, but like kind of like a little bit of everywhere. Like I know where I'm going, but I'm anxious a little bit. It's something like that. It's like something about the angels and the demons in the aspect of, it's like you being a pure one walking amongst the wolves in sheep's clothing, but knowing that they're wolves, but not having to call them out all the time because you can just move past them. You understand how to move through life. It's something like that. And you know your worth with the Queen of Wands, and you're not giving second chances to those first mistakes. You're not giving second chances to those first mistakes. I hope that made sense. There's somebody that's like dreamy and charming that wants to come in, and they're like, it's almost like they want to be clever and charming and a sweet talker, but you're going to see through them with the High Priestess, Piscean energies, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You don't have to be those signs, but that's the energy that's coming in. You're going to be very direct with them and harsh, because it's almost like somebody's going to try to come in all suave, whether male or female. It's like trying to like come in like they know you or something like that, but they're in for a rude awakening because you see right through them. Um, once we know the energy, no face or tongue can fool, meaning it doesn't matter what energy can come in different bodies, but since you know the pattern, the behavioral patterns of like some kind of energy that was like toxic and devolved, you won't be tricked by this. It's going to piss you off, and you're going to be very direct and quick with this person, very short with them, and they're going to want to fight with you, but it's because they want to suck the energy out of you. You're not going to give them the time of day. You just be short and direct. It's something like that, short and direct. There's also an emphasis, okay, now I know this is weird, but we all know by now, I call how I see it. I see two, it's like spirit guides or children, but they also remind me of aliens. I don't know if some of you have if this, look at that. But they're like spirit guides, but they also remind me of aliens. And then we have the slugs up here. So it's like it's like people coming to suck the life out of you. But it's also saying something about they're not going to be able to. Some of you may have a connection with nature and the Fae. I don't know if that resonates with you, But to get out into nature, this card is really speaking to me. I'm going to put it up here so you can get a better look at the details. Something to do with March and May. That might have significance to you. It's also, you may have been thought that you were buried, but really you've been planted. Now bloom. It's like that. Okay. I'm feeling an energy that it's not just came in, but I'm able to verbalize the energy that I was feeling before. There's an energy that's here that's extremely strong, but their anxiety, like, because you've been through a lot, it's something like the anxiety, like you don't look like what you've been through, and it's like people don't understand your anxiety because you may have been told, or people might tell you that you overthink, but you're not overthinking. They call it overthinking. The evolved call it predicting the future. You foresee. I'm talking to someone who has a gift of foresight. You see things coming a mile away. You might have been ostracized your whole, not your whole life, but they're showing me like someone that's kind and beautiful and very like delicate in the sense of just very sweet and beautiful, but also like strong, been through a lot. It's something like that. And it's like I feel the anxiety of like not meeting new people, but it's like we have to go through life anyway, right? But it's kind of somebody sees people for exactly who they are, and it's like having to hold that composure, right? Some of you are going to be your gifts are coming in more too. 2 people in this chat and only 1 like. Hit that like button. Thank you. It's something like that. I hope that resonated. Let's keep going. I'm just going to keep going on this read. We're going to see what we can do, what we got. What else do we have? What are we doing now? Spirit just keeps saying general, general, general. But there's like a salute. Maybe some of you are a general, or it's some, maybe you were brought up militant, or maybe you have very strong like integrity, ethics. It's something like that, like, but also like a general too, like that's a higher person in the military, right? They're showing me badges too, something like badge of honor, something like that. It's like I'm talking to, not, it's like a pacifist, but it's like a peaceful warrior, right? So like, what's a peaceful warrior? That's somebody that chooses to be peaceful because they understand what the other side of it is because they've lived it. However that works for you, right? Like it can be war, but it could be the war within life too. Yeah, okay. Let's see. What else do we have? Brighter days ahead, I'm hearing, and they're showing me an actual sun on a beach. It's not like it's like not an ocean beach either. It's like a lake, twin lake, like twin mountains or something. And then they're showing me like this like lake. Somebody jogs too. Somebody's really got kind eyes as well. They're showing me that your spirit is pulling you in 2 ways. There's not 2 ways. It's like there's going to be 2 ways to go with something, and your spirit's going to try to direct you in the forward movement, even though there's a link to the past. But we move forward, and to be strong with that. It's something like that, because we also have the King of Pentacles here, so it's happening on Earth. Diamonds may be significant to you, or geometry. The color orange, the color like green. Some kind of forward movement's coming really fast. You might be a Cancer, you might be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Don't have to be. Let's go to this deck. What else, Spirit? Son of Wands. Why? I don't really like that one. Yeah. Some of you, if you're thinking you're not going to be able to build with some sort of immature page-like sexual energy that's just very immature. If this is a male, they're in their feminine energy because they haven't matured yet. It's like a man-child. If it's a female, it's bad female ways. It's Hoaz. You can't build. Look, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And, you know, we all know by now my cards are all upright. So when they pop out in reverse, they're meant to. That's how Spirit talks to me. Thank you for hitting that like button. You're not going to be able to build or it's also saying you're going to have to close down something. Someone's going to try to come back around and want to pretend like they want to. You're going to have to push someone away. They're moving away from building. They don't want to build with you. They want to take from you. You need to be strong as you're going through something. 15:55 on the clock. Look that number up. But for me personally, my angels, ancestors, and guides talk to me a lot through different things, music and different things, but one of them is numbers. I see certain numbers. 555, 1555 is one of those numbers when it's change, and just so happens in tarot and numerology, fives mean change. For better, for worse, it just is, right? It depends on what the change is. So it's like when I see that number, I know changes are coming. It's something like that. Yes, we're always changing, but there's some kind of emphasis on that. And 1555 brings me to, if we break that number down, 15, 1 plus 5 is 6, which 6 is our moving away from the 5. So it's like moving to mental peace, moving away to calmer waters, moving away to balance, and moving away to, it's like, yeah, that. Balance, yeah. But then if 1 plus 5 is 6, and then add another 5, that would be 11, and then 1 plus 1 is 2. So there's a lot of choices. It goes back around to the 2 of Wands. So it's like a choice of something, right? But it's also a choice, and there's some kind of love or friendship that's coming in, right? But then if we add the other 5 to that 2, that's a 7. So that has to do with the past, right? So 15, 55, 6, 11, 2 plus 5, 7, something to do with the past, laying it down. Look, and then we have the 8 here that's in reverse, the sun. It's wrapping itself around. Some of you might have been dealing with a Sagittarius. I'm getting a strong Sag. This person is no good. Stay strong. Leo energy is here. I'm also hearing some of you might be an Aquarius moon or a Pisces. I'm a Pisces moon, but some of you might be a Pisces moon. I'm also seeing I'm hearing Virgo moon too. 5 of Cups. This person doesn't meet some kind of emotional sorrow. It's like getting a strong emphasis on that. Sad. It sucks. There's a new beginning after emotional sorrow. There's something that's coming. Your spirit is trying to push you towards the new. That's why the 2 of Wands were there. 2 of Wands was there because the spirit is like, yes, I know that you could go this way, but I want to push you towards the new. And so it's like pushing you to the forward way, right? Leaving the emotional sorrow behind you as you move towards the newness, brand new beginning, right? But look at how you are. You're not just a wand. You're like so light and bright. This is your aura around you. Some of you might be super creative. You're very rooted at this time. You're very grounded and balanced. I'm hearing because you've been away. Don't allow them back. They just want to use you. I don't know who that is, who that's meant for. You won't be able to bloom if you stay planted. Something like that. You have an interview on Tuesday. Okay, let's see. Show me for Anna. What's the most likely outcome for Anna's interview on Tuesday? The most likely outcome for Anna. 2 of Cups. That can be seen as a contract in business, finance, career. It can be seen as a match, right? Oh, and then the Empress. Girl, you got this. Fingers crossed. But look, you are the Empress getting the 2 of Cups. It's not showing me Pentacles right now, but it doesn't need to be if it's in the Melly. This is Melly. Okay, Melly, look. That's what it is. I said the name wrong. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But look, 2 of Cups, Empress. 2 of Cups, Empress. It's not showing me Pentacles right now, but that's because it's an interview. I wouldn't see. What else do we got? it's saying that not to be stuck in your head about it, and you are overqualified for the position. You need to have more confidence with yourself, because look, you're going to get a victory. You're going to get a victory. Thank you, Melly. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. This is, I don't know what the position is, but you're qualified for this. Well overqualified for this. Ace of Wands. Yes, it's a new beginning. The Lovers at the bottom. You just got to be strategic about it. It's something like that. It's like, so the fox, right? It's got six of those swords up there, right? To protect him from anything coming, right? But keeps one right here with its eye open, so it can, like, if it needs to, like, protect itself in a different way. So it's like being mentally sharp and quick. You're going to get this. It has something to do with mental wit, too, and quickness. Something like that. The person that might be interviewing you might be younger than you, but not to worry. It's not going to be it's not going to be a rejection. You're going to be happy. You got Gemini energy here. This is the Gemini card. Cut the deck, Ace of Wands. Awesome. All right. So good luck with that. I hope that, yeah, some kind of fast communication is going to be coming in about a match. We can also see this as a contract, the Lovers, because it is the twin flame card. But if I look at it in a business way, it would also be like a contract coming in. If it's something creative, you have everything that they're looking for. Because if we look at all the colors are here. It's so you're multifaceted, something like that. Yeah. Nice, nice. You are a gem. Yes, that's right. Yep. Something about being strategic. Look, it came out again. Being strategic, and to not let them try to trick you or something. Something about that. We might be moving on from there, though. Let's see. What is? You got this. Yeah, you're going to be strategic. You're going to manifest. It's just, you're going to outbeat. Oh, there may have been two other energies that want the position too. They're younger than you. It's like I have like a young feminine and a masculine. I don't know if they're male or female. It's just what their energy is. They may be strategic or sneaky. They might be sneaky, but you're going to get the position. It's like you're going to get an offer because you have everything that you need to co-create with spirit and yourself. You have all of the elements. It's like that. It's like that. There might even be a third one, because now I have the earth energy of you're gonna, yeah, look, and then there's the three of pentacles. So there might be three candidates, but you're the best one. You're gonna get it, and you'll understand it more then, I guess. Something like that. Yep. Cool. I love when you say that. Squeeze out. I picture you being like, I don't know how it's how it feels. It's so cool. Yeah. All right. Let's see. What else do we got going on? Okay. Why are those? I guess I picked my deck up upside down. So for some reason, you're welcome. I picked my deck up upside down, and these came out upside down. What is this message? Wow, you got two aces and then the two of wands. So something that didn't work out before. It's like the Father of Wands in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Father of Wands in reverse is just not a good person, period. This is somebody that is like a player, a hoas, someone that's a control freak, someone that's just like uses their sexual energy. I don't always like this, it's just someone that's very egoish too. Somebody wants to not let a cycle end, but it's going to. You have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. Look, ace, ace, and then two showing. Oh my gosh, I've never seen the cards like this before, but look. Both of those wands are going in the right in the same direction. So it's like you have the passion and the fresh ideas for what you're getting, for what you're doing, but it's also a brand new beginning. It's also financial abundance too. All paths lead to you. And something's not, it's, I don't know what that really means right there. It's just, this is not that great. What is that? Oh, some control freak. Right, right. Never mind them. But yeah, it's something like that. Yep. All right, do you have another question? Or eight, not another, but like, do you have a question, Melly? You can ask it. It's all right. Ooh, Mother of Wands. I like seeing that one. That's a lot of passion. Birthing ideas. Holding on to 1, 2, 3. It could be holding on to 4 ideas that are going to benefit you too. It's also knowing your worth. Very much so. But you're gonna be quiet about what you know. You're holding on to something tightly, or somebody, whoever I'm talking to, is holding on. Melly, you can write a question, and I'm just gonna do this while I'm doing. It's something about holding on. It could be 4 ideas, but it's holding on to something tightly. It also could be saying that someone. I could be talking to someone that just found out they're pregnant, but they're being quiet about it. Something like that. Or they're also like making they're telling me fertility. I don't know what that's about, but like not wanting to jinx yourself. It's something like that. I don't know who that's for, but that's what I got, because I'm reading for a lot of different energies. Starting over in something. You're jumping off the cliff with no fear. That's awesome. After a time where you felt like a lack mentality, whoever I'm talking to, guys, collective, it's like a lack mentality, maybe abandonment, didn't feel good enough in some way, or didn't have enough confidence. That's all coming to an end. The world card, all 4 fixed signs are in the world, which is Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. So it's like it's a closure of like some kind of long time. Some kind of long time that's ending. Some kind of like something that happened for a long time. They're showing me a 7-year cycle. They're showing me 10 years now. Oh, and I'm hearing 6 years too. 7, 6, 10. 7, 6, 10. Mary D, hi. Who's Johnny? I can't hear you, but I can. You can hear me? Good. Who's Johnny? I don't know what that means. Oh, is that who you're telling me? Hi, Mary D. I can't hear you because I'm on a live, so I'm not doing like any duel of anything. I don't and I can just read your comments, but I can't hear you. No, because I don't have like I'm not doing like a dual thing, right? And hit that like button, Mary. While you're in here, hit that like button. Replying to energy. Oh, thank you. I see. That was a really great way of putting it. Nice. Okay, Johnny. I'm hearing not a good guy. Was at one time. Now they're telling me lessons turn into blessings. People change, but we can't wait for them? I'm not really sure. Oh, got it. Got it. Well, I'm asking you to hit the like button. It helps support the channel. It's a free way to support me. People lying about Johnny. Okay. People lying about Johnny. Show me. Yeah, hit the like button and I'll answer the question. I have it right here. Okay. Sorry to hear that. You have to hit, if you want the question answered, you just got to hit that like button. Okay. Okay. Got it. That's weird. I've never heard of that. Okay, well. All right, let's see. No, I do have an answer. I just, I wanted a support. It's an energy exchange. If you can hit the like button, I'll give you the answer. You can't, if you can't read me, but you know what, actually, I'm going to block you. Okay. Sometimes I gotta, ooh, Ten of Swords. That might have been from the person that I just blocked. Yep. They didn't mean me good. They did not mean me good. That was weird. All right. Let's see. What do we got? Who was that spirit? Weird. I guess the weirdos do come out at night. Somebody starting over. What about a tower moment? Yeah. 3 of Cups. Yeah. It's so weird too. YouTube, for some reason, they don't allow people us to block people anymore. We can only hide the user because I guess like when people block it, it's like it hurts feelings or something. So like they've made it so we can like hide the user but not block them. But like I don't want to put up with that type of energy, you know. Come on to my channel and like talk to me any type of way. No, it's volunteerism is what I'm doing. So it's like, I'm not going to put up with that. And I get it. I think she was a little, we all went through our spiritual awakening, right? And so when you're going through it, a lot of shit is going on, and you know, you can get paranoid. It happens. It's like, because you're coming to terms with all these different things, right? And you know, we look to spirituality. Some of us look to spirituality for answers. And so, you know, I get it. I'm just not going to, I don't want to put up with it, and I don't want it to, I don't want negativity on my channel, or, you know, people can come back, sure, but I'm just not doing that. Yeah, right. I'm ending it. I'm just putting an end to all that stuff because I want balance on my channel, because I'm balanced. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Yeah, miserable people that are miserable, they, yeah, are upset because we're the Empress. We have, you know, you don't get to the Empress phase by just saying you're an Empress. You get to the Empress phase because the Empress is all 4 queens in one, but that's because the Empress started as a page in every single suit. So the Empress has learned all the lessons in, like, as wands. The Empress has learned all the lessons as in love, in the spirit, in the mind, but also on earth. And so she works her way up from a page to the queens, and she becomes all 4, right? And it's like we're just canceling out these days anybody that is miserable. We just don't want it. And people that want to play games, it's like, come on. I highly doubt if you hit the like button, you'll lose the feed. I've never heard of something like that, especially my channel's so small, right? And, you know, I just think people go through things sometimes and they look for tarot for answers, which is fine, but we all are responsible for our own mental health. And I wasn't always, you know, you go through stuff, but you got to work through it. We can't project down to people. Yeah, right. We see through stuff. That's what we do. Yep. I got a lot of abundance coming in for you guys. A lot of balanced energy, a lot of abundance. Yep. What else do we have? What else do we have, Spirit? Anything else coming in? What do we have coming in for the collective? Okay, so we have the 6 of Pentacles, but the 8 of Swords in reverse. So I can see this as there's a lot of balance coming in and some kind of equal reciprocity, but it's like Spirit's asking you not, okay, I can take it two ways. Not to talk about some kind of balance that's coming in, or some kind of balance that's coming in you aren't aware of. Don't talk about it to your past. Something like that. You got something coming in that's equal reciprocity, equal give and take, and however this works for you, but you need to like not talk about it, because it's because what you're manifesting is for you. So it's like, don't talk about something. Some of you may have, I've been guilty of this. I used to, tell people that I thought, I used to tell people what was the things that were going on in my life, but then I realized sometimes some of those people, they didn't want to know to congratulate me, or because like they wanted good for me. They wanted to know so they could talk and act like they knew me to other people. It's really ridiculous. It's like, what kind of life do you really live if like you have to like gain clout and gain like recognition or be relevant by talking about someone else? It's really stupid when you could just take that same energy and apply it to yourself. But it's like something about a balance is coming in. Some of you also may be, a balance is coming in, and it's also could be saying this, and I'm getting it this way right now. Some kind of balance where equal reciprocity balance is coming in on earth, because some of you chose to block out the past, chose to go silent and not communicate with the past. And you took a look at all of the things that you've built, right? Something like that. But you're manifesting, like, I've already made these things. Yes, that's my past. I blocked out my past, but I still created these things. But I'm not looking at the things that I've created in the past. I'm looking towards the future. It's like that. You're manifesting something from somewhere else. Yeah. And it's also showing, when I actually put the cards like this, I don't know if they were like this to begin with, but there's a reason I do things. I don't always know why until I do it, and then I can read it a different way. Also, I'm seeing I looked at this, and even though it's a 1 and then a 7 in Roman numerals, when I looked really quick, I saw 3. So 3 might be significant to you, the number 3. Maybe you're a life path 3 born, or something's going to happen in March. Something like that. But you're manifesting something because of the things that you built from your past too. It's like, I'm looking at what I've created, and what it's also saying, like, I know what I went through and now I'm doing something different. Yeah. Yep. You also, someone's hiding something. There's like the Son of Cups to the Moon. There's a sneaky energy, a trickster energy, that's just very emotionally immature, that's in your energy. And it's also saying that some of you have taken a deep dive into your own subconscious to take a look at, I'm getting an emphasis on child wounds. Like, you fixed a lot of stuff within yourself, and you realize some of you have manifested things because you fixed, like, there's a strong emphasis on, I'm manifesting things in spite of my past and despite my past. You dive so deep into yourself, you fix some childhood trauma, whatever that is, right, for you. But because you dove deep into it, something to do with emotional stunting, or something that we may not always, hey, I can't, I call it how I see it, but I mean, I understand it, right? Like, because I've been through it. We've all been through stuff, right? So it's like, there's no hate, there's no shade. It's just how it is. But it's like, you've been able to look in you fix your inner child, something like that. You fixed your inner child. That's what I'm getting. All right, some of you have a soulmate coming in too. Some kind of soulmate. It is the 6 of Cups. This also could be a past life connection too. So if you're meeting someone that, it's like I'm getting as above, so below. But if you're meeting someone, you're going to find a kinship with them. It doesn't necessarily have to be love. It can be, sure. But this is a deep friendship, right? It's somebody like you're equally yoked with. It's like your inner childs are going to meet, but like you're the healed versions of your inner child, if that makes sense. So it's like you can be childlike, but and you're also the healed versions of the inner child. So it's like you both can be childlike because you've fixed yourself, something like that. something like that. All right, and that's what I got for you guys. We're in 40 minutes. I'm going to, whoa. What's the Five of Swords? Somebody's mad at you, or somebody wants to cause drama with someone. Something wants to cause, I don't know, something. Oh my God, that must be an entity. There's somebody that might be in your past or something that's possessed or like has a demon in them because they don't want to heal. So they open themselves up without realizing it. You know, if you drink too much, drink. And why do you think they call it spirits? Because it lowers our inhibitions, not just that, inhibitions, but it also opens portals for demonic energy to come in because we're at a low vibration. So you're at a low enough vibration, things are going to get you. Just like on Earth, right? If you're like barefoot in the summer and there's ticks all over the ground, right? And you're walking in the grass and you don't have protection on, of course it's going to suck onto you, right? Like it's just how it is, right? Like, so it's like that energetically too, though. But there's some kind of energies that are upset and they don't want something to be closed. It's like they're fighting to keep something not closed, but you're not paying any attention to that, so they can't reopen it. And that's the truth. The truth is, you pre-empress mode, it's like that's your dad? Wow. It's sorry, when you said that's your dad, it was just like I was just taken somewhere. I don't know what happened. I just it went spacey for a minute. Maybe I was channeling something, but that's the truth. You have your own independence because you chose, and someone's watching you be independent. Someone's watching you be independent. They're spying on you. This is my social media spy card. The Page of Swords, or in this case, the Son of Swords. So it's like, it's an immature energy too. Seeing you prosper in life, something like that. Yeah, that is the Mother of Swords. There's a contract coming in, guys, too. Four of Swords, be patient. Something's coming. Yep. And let's see what the final, wow, Nine of Pentacles out again. We already saw the Empress. This is pre-Empress mode. A lot of financial abundance is coming in. You guys should be proud of yourself. All right, final thoughts. Yep, he became a narcissist after I died. And my partner died. Oh, yeah. That happened. Oh. I'm sorry, your partner. I'm so sorry to hear about. I'm so sorry to hear about your mom and your partner. That's a lot to go through. Yeah, that happens. I mean, that's what it is. It is an unwell it is unwell mentally. It's almost like people that can't like they break, right? It's like they go, like something happens and it's just something might have triggered it, whatever it was, and it just spirals and we get to a low point and you got two choices at that point. You grow or it's, I'm sorry that happened. That's hard. That's really hard. Let's see. But it's showing you stood strong against adversity. Like you rose up. You did something. It's like before. It's like once you raised up or something, the flame pushed this energy. Like no. It's like no. And it's like you rose up and they shrink because like it's like these move out of the way. These sticks moved out of the way because they didn't want to get burned. And this wasn't always on fire, but something happened. There's your aura. It's something like that. It's something like that. It's like, and I don't feel it like in a way that's like hateful. I feel it like, no, like it's like a empress, like, no, like that. And you just, psh, psh. I manifest, yes, I can see that. Yeah, it's like, and they have no choice but to move because you've spoken. It happened, right? And you defended yourself too. That's, yeah. Well, Let's see. I don't know what I had asked a question in my head by accident. I just asked about your partner that passed. I don't know. The question went inside my head before I even understood that's what I was asking. Something about the past was very strong. It was like a warrior, a wounded warrior, like kept fighting but was very strong and loving, something like that. I hope that made sense. There's some kind of mental rumination, not rumination, but like thoughts, sleepless nights, sleepless nights, sleepless nights. Which way do I go? Which way do I go for my own happiness? 10 of Pentacles. I need to start over, but there's a lot of conflict. It's not even conflict. It's just like, well, this is over here. It's like they're showing me now the scarecrow from Wizard of Oz when they pulled him apart, and he was over here, and over, like, piece of him was, his arm was here, his leg was here, like different things scattered, something like that. But the Lovers, anxiety, the Tower happened, and there was justice was served. I don't really know what that's in reference to, but that's what I got. Then there's the Mother of Cups, which I think is you, who started over. Started over. Why the Daughter of Cups? The Mother of Cups, started over. It's showing the Phoenix rising. Yeah. Because look, it's like, this is you now, the Mother of Cups. It's also giving me a mother, like, presence. There's some kind of, like, so I don't know. It's like a blanket of hope, or I'm not sure what I'm feeling, but it's like a graceful, loving, beautiful energy. That's just, I'm not sure what this is, but it's like, but it's like the, so I'm taking it two ways because I'm feeling it two ways. There's like two downloads. It's like the mother started over, had to rise up, right? But it's like, went through all these trials and tribulations. Wow, but look. And then it's also mother and daughter. There was a lot to rise up from. Maybe your mom's with you. Something like that. Yeah. Can you hear me? I just realized I don't have my microphone on. I forgot. I took it off because I don't know. I took it off because I just did a video, and now I have to charge my phone, so I can't put it on. But yeah, let's see what we have. I can imagine that was horror. Yeah, it takes a while. My growth took it took a while because you know, when we get we're maintaining, right, in life, and when we go through stuff, it takes a while to get over stuff. It's like I'm finally like at a point where I'm like, I feel like I'm back to how I was before all this stuff even happened. Like all the stuff that happened to me. I'm growing, I'm thriving. I have like my drive back. I have a zest for life. Like I am not just like surviving. I'm actually living, you know? And you know, I was going through the motions before. I was doing everything that I needed to do, right? But I wasn't truly living. I was keeping myself like just, I don't know if isolating is the right word, but it kind of is, you know, but I preferred my alone time. I liked it because I didn't really like too many people because, you know, I don't know, but I can understand what you mean because I'm finally like growing in the ways that I should have a very long time ago. Thank you. I'm glad you can hear me. Thank you. Good, good. I worry about that because when I first started the channel, I played around with um, uh, different like volumes, and the laptop that I got was like the camera, and then I got like a tripod camera and stuff. And you know what works the best? My phone. Unbelievable. This whole time, my phone and this little microphone. You just buy these like on anywhere on Amazon. I stick this in the bottom of my phone, and then I turn this on and I clip it right here. It comes in a pack of 2, and so this, and my phone, you know. After I bought this laptop that was like really good for like gaming and editing and all these different things, and I realized, you know what? I don't want to edit my stuff because everything that comes out, it was meant to, you know. Maybe when I get further along, you know, like I'll edit, but there's a reason it's the way that it is, you know. So yeah, yeah, it is true. It is so exhausting. You feel so tired. Yeah, yeah, I get it. Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to, with Seven of Swords in reverse, we don't want to fight with people. We don't want to have to be on our toes. We don't want to have to. Yeah, I am definitely feeling more energized. It's almost like I had to go through something. It was on all levels, like um, physically, mentally, emotionally, right? And I guess that's what spiritually is, right? Physically, mentally, emotionally, and then you balance those, and it's like spiritually. It's like that, I guess. I'm glad to hear that you're feeling more energized too, like for real, like go us, right? It's been a journey. It has been a journey. And sometimes I wonder, I don't even know there were days where I didn't, you know, it was just dark days, you know, but I think those are our tests. I think that's like, yes, go us is right. I think that's our test. I think like, you know, because I think people sometimes they give up, and then, you know, we didn't give up. So you keep going, right? Even when you don't think that you're making progress, you are, because you're just, you know, it's hard. It's horror. It's like, you know, facing not just yourself, but facing everything that's going on around you. And plus what you have to deal with, because things happen in life, but we still have to work. We still have to take care of our kids if you have kids, or animals. We still have to live. We still have to, like, you know, and it's sometimes just a chore to get, it was, you know, just a chore to get out of bed and take a shower, but like, and go to work and like put on, I wouldn't say a fake face, but you know, like you have to, yes, it's like walking through mud. Great example. Yes. Yes. Yeah. And then when you come out of it, it's like the first thing I wanted to do, well, the first thing I did was start a channel. I was still going through some stuff at that time, but it really helped. And because I wanted to help everyone, right? Because it's like, oh, I can help people. And then I had to learn a lesson that not everyone wants help, and not everyone wants to be saved. Some people want to pretend that they want help and want to be saved so that they can use us, use me, use you, you know. And it's like, no, I didn't go through all that and get myself out of stuff for me to like fall back down in different ways. It's just like, yeah, I think I think things are turning around for a lot of us in the collective. We've went through some of us, you know, 3, 5, 7 year cycles, years, maybe even longer, right? Or less, of just going through the motions or something. But like, and I think a lot can be said for astronomy and astrology in the stars, because a lot of things are patterns and cycles. So like they say that a person can change in 7 years, or your body changes every 7 years. And it's like, I get that. Yeah, it's Yes. We can trigger people. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Humans are, and it's funny because, not funny, haha, but like, there's been people that have tried to make me think that I was like, I questioned my own sanity. Yeah. About every 7 years. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Oh, it's nice to talk to someone that like gets it, right? It's nice. Yep. Yep. I will never be around anyone that makes me question my own sanity. Like, and and the reality of it was, those people were actually the unstable ones, like trying to make me think that something was wrong with me or I was going nuts. No, I wasn't. I was just seeing the truth to things, and they couldn't believe it because they had manipulated so many people for all these years, but I saw through them. And a lot of times, before, I didn't even understand that I was seeing through them. I just knew things weren't making sense to me, but I didn't understand why. And so I'd question things, and it would just be manipulate because I wasn't fully awake yet. So now I know the minute I get confused is because, I mean, yes, it's, I don't understand something, but why is that? I've detected usually an inconsistency, usually a lie, right? I mean, sure, I can be confused if I don't understand something in a training or whatever, but that's separate from, nope. I really believe your intuition. Yeah, I said the same thing. Yes, yes. My intuition's on point too. The only time it was wrong, it was never wrong. I was wrong by not following it, and then later regretted it, and it was a pattern. But it's like I needed to. It was like I had to learn things the hard way, and it wasn't, I didn't mean to. I just didn't, I will never, I said the same thing to myself. I said it to myself too. I will never doubt you again. Yes, 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 never. It only like downward spiraled me. Like, and then it was like I was finding the same energy in different bodies and not even understanding why, but it's because I was, even though I was a good person and I'm pure and I'm genuine, right? I was around filth. Like, there's a line in a because I was like where I was mentally, emotionally, right? Like I was coming out of stuff, but when there's a line from a hippie sabotage rap. They're like this really good band that I love. They're called Hippie Sabotage. It's called Running Miles. You have to check it out. I think you'll like it. Hippie, Hippie, Sabotage, and the name of the song is called Running Miles. It's a really good one. But there's one line where it goes, when you're living how I'm living, all these leeches come around. And that's what it was. It's like they see a good person, they're like, it's fucking gross. Right? Another good one from Hippie Sabotage is Trust Nobody. I don't trust nobody. It just sings a good story about real life. Music got me through a lot. I speak through music a lot. Music helped me. Music and spirituality. Being alone, I had to go through it alone. I didn't really, like, people didn't really get it. They didn't understand it. I didn't want to open up in those ways because there was nothing, I didn't even know. So how could others know, right? And I didn't want to be misled anymore. Yes, like a moth to, yes, you get it. Oh, I mean, I knew that you got it because we connected, right? But it's just so refreshing to like, not feel crazy because I never was. We never were. Yes, exactly. They come, but they're not ready. Yes. Yep. And I've learned, like, I used to be of the belief early on in my spirituality, I used to be in the belief of, like, when we're early in my healing, we attract what we are. So I always thought, well, I'm attracting, it didn't have to be romantically, just all around. I'm attracting shitbags because, I was attracting shitbags because I had something unhealed in me, right? And for some of that part was true. I had some codependency issues that I didn't realize I was codependent, like mentally and emotionally, not like physically. It's just, I don't know how to explain it, but so there was that, but that I fixed, right? But Now, further along in my spirituality, I don't believe we attract what we are. What I believe is divine beings, pure souls, genuine people attract lights. We attract everything, from the low to the high and everything in between, because we're so pure, we're so light, we understand how life is, right? So we attract it all, but it's up to us to know where to keep people and know what to accept and what to just walk the fuck away from. I used to allow myself to be baited, right? And that was just me being a kind person. Like, there's a thing that people would do, and it wasn't until after narcissistic abuse did I understand what it was, because I read about it. It's called empathy size. So when somebody's like, a normal person, a good, kind person like us would be like, what's wrong? Well, the person is doing that on purpose because they're trying to pull us in. Then we get wrapped up in their shit, and they're playing victim, but we don't know it yet. We're just the new supply, but also the new prey. It's sickening. The sap suckers boundary. Yes, yes, yes. I gave my power away too easily too. I didn't even. It wasn't from a place of like. It was just. I just gave it away. And I also believed the longest time, because I am who I say that I am, and because I mean what I say, I believed, we see in others what we are in ourselves. So I always saw the good in people because I have good in me, right? Whereas instead of seeing people for what they are, right? So people would take advantage of that. I'll tell you that. And people know what they're doing too. They know. They just don't care. They're like, and they know it's going to end. They do, when we wake up from it, it's just like, let me see what I can get right now. It's really, really gross. Boundaries. Yeah. And through my journey, I realized, because I didn't know what boundaries really were. I mean, I knew what physical boundaries were, right? My physical boundaries. I didn't really know mental and emotional boundaries, because I just didn't really know. I didn't understand that, like, I could say stop. That makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't want to hear that. You're making me feel these ways. That's too much for me. Like, I didn't, and it's been very freeing. Now I love myself so much that if somebody is not going to treat me the same way that I treat myself, then they gotta go. Friends, family, lovers, business, platonic, romantic, whatever, right? Like, no. I'm just not. Hi, FireFred444. Welcome to the chat. Hit that like button, please, and thank you. Yeah, it's been a long journey. But I found some good people here. Oh, thank you. You guys have helped me too. I don't think you understand. Finding my voice was powerful, but also, like, you guys helped me too. Like, I understood what you were saying, but my mind was moving faster than my mouth. So, yeah, finding my voice was very powerful. But then, when I started doing this, I started noticing, wow, there's actually a lot of other people that feel these ways, who have been through. We've all through different stuff, right? Like, different situations and circumstances, but it's the same feels and emotions, and it's like, I think spirituality is like evolvedness. It doesn't mean like me talking to, I found a way to communicate with my higher self, right? Using flashcards is like the logical way to explain it. But I feel like you have to go through stuff in order to get, so for as high as we can go, the opposite is also true. We had to be low, because there's only one way to go, right? We had to be here. It's like, I believe in the parallel or the opposites, the polar of things. So like, for everything that we learn and know, there was a time where we were so low and didn't know. It's like that. Yeah, finding my voice, that was like, it was powerful. And how quickly people showed their true selves when I found my voice. And at first it was like, I don't know if the word shocking is the word, because not a lot of things shock me, because I've been through so much that takes like a lot to shock me, but I was surprised. Like their true nature would come out. Like people that weren't cruel to me before were all of a sudden dicks, assholes, and just cunts, you know? I'm sorry for swearing, but it's like, that's just how it is. I feel the same way. Thank God I found you. You guys have been so, it's just nice. Like, I've been trying to find my soul tribe too. Yeah, I found some people and I've, but I've also keep people at, it's like my circle's small and tight, just because, like, I may know a lot of people, they may know me, but very few know me, are in my circle. That's just, I've always been that way. It's just I was more inviting to people later in life. In the beginning part of my life, I wasn't closed off, but um, I understood. I saw people I kept things very tight. And then as I got older, I started being more welcoming to people. And that's when I just went into a downward spiral. It was like really weird how that happened. You would think that, I mean, it's just how the lessons had to be, right? That's all. But yeah, it's been nice. And now I can like shut people down I don't have to be so, because I've healed, right? So when we heal, it's like I don't get offended. I understand where you're coming from because I understand where you are in life. I don't care, like people that are materialistic and like they can have all the money in the world, but if their heart is ugly and they're unhealed, I want nothing to do with them, period. Like all the money in the world is not worth misery. It's just not. I've been, broke. I've been paid. I, not much material shit doesn't impress me. Like money comes, easy come, easy go, right? Like in a sense, or that's, I don't want the fast life either though. Like I've just learned a lot. The lessons, yes. I think the lessons are like the long way to a blessing. I think the trick is when we learn the lesson, don't repeat it, right? Like, I don't think I've ever repeated the same mistake twice, not the exact same way, but it was like the same lesson, just tweaked a little. So it's like, it was the same energy, just I was just fucked over in a different way, but kind of this, like, but it's the same type of shitbag, if that makes sense, right? It's a different way of being fucked over. So I learned the lessons, but it was just like, so it took a long time because, like, ugh. Yep. But yeah. All right. Well, my son's calling me, so I'm gonna. He's 16. I'm gonna go see what he wants. I can hear him. He's like the call so he doesn't disturb my videos, but lets me know that he needs my attention. You're right. Yes, yes. I feel the same way. It comes, it goes, and realistically, there's enough for everyone. But you know what? Not everyone sees it that way because not everyone tries in life. So like where you or I can be like, oh, well, we can do this or this or this. Some people are just so effing lazy that it's just, yeah. Yep. Thanks, guys. All right, I'm going to go. I'll be back on later. I really appreciate the likes. And let's hit, thanks, Fire Fred. Yes, let's hit that like button. All right, I'm going to talk to you guys later. And remember, because I'm not at 1,000 subscribers yet, the comments more than likely, because I've been reading the YouTube rules, the comments more than likely will not show on the replay. So it's not that I deleted them in any way, shape, form, or fashion. It's just YouTube rules. I'm hoping that's changed because I haven't done a live since I was at like 500 subscribers, and now I'm over that mark. So I know it said 1,000, but it said may or may not. So they didn't really say, it just said this could happen, right? But I'm going to go. Peace and blessings, everyone. Melly, it was so nice talking with you. Thanks, girl. And Fire Fred, bye. Talk to you guys later. Bye. What do? How do I get out of here?